My name is Sanket Shikhar, and I welcome you all into today's session where we will go ahead and talk about cybersecurity and the importance of having an MBA degree for that matter. Okay. Today's session is very important because today we will go ahead and not only talk about what are the things that you need to learn to become or kickstart your journey in a cybersecurity, but we'll also be learning it from one of the special guests that we have today, Shahid Nazir. He is a cybersecurity expert, well known all across the globe, and he is a certified ethical hacker, has been working on networking problems and solved multiple business problems on multiple companies. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and pass on the mic to him so that he can go ahead and take you into the wonderful world of cybersecurity. Shahid, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear.
All right, the mic is yours.
All right, thank you so much. So welcome everyone, welcome to this webinar. I hope every one of you is doing great. So this is a great honor. I have been invited here. So I'll be taking this, I'll be introducing to you the master's degree program, especially the MBA in cybersecurity. So you have it's Shahidul Islam. So my LinkedIn profile, Shahid Nazir. So I have worked as a cybersecurity professional from a couple of years. I have been in this field, okay, almost 5 to 10 years. So I have worked in penetration testing, as in threat intelligence, network penetration testing, Active Directory penetration testing. So basically, I have worked in different fields of cybersecurity, different domains, okay? So more importantly, I have worked in both sides of cybersecurity when it comes to offensive and defensive side. So I have worked in both. So so let's get started. We have this agenda for this day. First, we'll be talking about what security is, and then we'll get to know what the cybersecurity means, and what are the salaries and career opportunities in the world of cybersecurity, and is master's degree in cybersecurity actually worth it, and what is the value of degree over time, and then we'll get to know the career paths for this master's degree graduates, and I'll be showing you, I'll be helping you to choosing a program based on the curriculum as well, and then we'll get to know about the what especially the master's program gives you, okay, and what are the benefits of master's program, and then at the end we'll be specifically talking about the MBA in cybersecurity. So why MBA? So we'll be also talking about the master's program, but at the end of this today's agenda, so today's webinar, we'll be talking about why MBA in cybersecurity. And then at the end of this today's webinar, I'll be getting questions, whatever the questions you guys have. So I'll be answering those. I'll be getting back to you on those questions. All right. So let's get started. So this is basically what we think of the cybersecurity, the security means when we talk about the security in nowadays. So if you hear a word security, so what does that mean? So a security guard or a person guarding a premises or something like that, right? Just a second. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, so guiding a person guiding a premises or an organization or security guard, something like that. But what does actually security means? Let's get to know that, the definition of security. So there is no completely, there is no clear-cut definition for security. First of all, it's actually a process, not a state. So let's get to know what actually the security means. So mainly we will focus on cybersecurity, okay? So because that's what we are here for, right? So we'll get to know that. So cybersecurity, if we say, what cybersecurity is. So cybersecurity, it's a complete world full of different domains, okay? So cybersecurity, one second, I'm having some issues, one second. Yeah, So cybersecurity, it's also known as information security or computer security. Okay, so it's the practice of protecting computer systems, networks, data, and information from unauthorized access, damage, theft, disruption, or any other form of cyber threats. In today's digitally connected world, cybersecurity has become paramount as businesses, governments, organizations, and individuals rely heavily on technology for various activities. So the main objective of cybersecurity, okay, so the main objective of cybersecurity are to protect confidentiality, maintain the integrity, and ensure availability. Now let's get to understand these three terms: confidentiality, integrity, and availability, as it's the base of cybersecurity. It's the backbone of cybersecurity. So that's why I mentioned these are the main objectives of cybersecurity. So what's basically protecting confidentiality? So basically, confidentiality, it's about ensuring that sensitive data and information are accessible only to unauthorized individuals or the entities. About maintaining integrity, it's about preventing unauthorized modification, alteration, or any destruction of data, and also ensuring its accuracy and reliability. Okay, then the third main objective of cybersecurity, which is ensuring availability, which is about ensuring that systems and data are accessible and functional when needed, and they are not disrupted by any type of cyber attacks or technical failures. Okay, so cybersecurity encompasses a wide range of technologies, processes, and practices, and measures aimed at safeguarding digital assets from cyber threats. Okay, so that's what the cybersecurity means. So if we say cybersecurity is the practice of deploying people, policies, processes, and technologies to protect organizations, their critical system, and sensitive information from digital attacks. Okay, nowadays, every day, every time, we keep on hearing about the different cyber attacks, ransomware attacks. Okay, so mobile phone attacks, someone hacked this organization, hacked this one, and this hacker group hacked this organization, data breaches, data leakage, okay, information disclosure, a lot of, it's happening every day, right? So if we talk about the cybersecurity threats, so there are different types of cybersecurity threats, and there are many cybersecurity threats. Okay, so for instance, I have mentioned some of the most common one. Okay, so spear phishing, man-in-the-middle attacks, denial of service attacks, SQL injection, zero-day exploits, advanced persistent threats, ransomware, DNS attacks. So these are the most common ones. Okay, so if we get further, if we get to know what the cybersecurity basically, okay, I'll be providing some insight on, wait a second. Yeah, so about the recent cybersecurity threats and their reports. So according to the Cybersecurity Ventures, see, according to their report, the global cost of cybersecurity, the global cost of cybercrime is projected to reach by $6 trillion annually by 2023. Then we have, according to the source of risk-based security, in the first half of 2023, there were more than 170, almost 2,000. It's this amount is very less, but it keeps on rising. Okay, it's almost 2,000. Okay, so in the first half of 2023, there were almost 2,000 publicly reported data breaches, which exposed almost over 18 billion records. Then if we talk about phishing, according to the security magazines, phishing attacks account for almost 80 to 85% of reported security incidents, making it one of the most common and successful attack method. Okay, so then if we talk about the ransomware attacks, according to the same source, Cybersecurity Ventures, ransomware attacks increased by 485% in 2020, back in 2020, with an average ransom which demanded for almost $170,000 per incident, per ransomware attack. Okay, then if we talk about the cybersecurity skill gaps, it's a huge gap. Okay, there's a huge gap of cybersecurity. So I can provide some insight. I can provide some general insights on why entering the field of cybersecurity in current year, as in 2023, could be advantageous. So one second. So before that, as you can see, there's a huge, according to a recent survey, found that only 1% of Fortune 100 companies felt they had enough in-house digital talent, down from 10% in 2020. As a result, security operations centers are constantly having to hire skilled staff to defend against cloud storage and intelligence-driven attacks and other emerging threats. So the shortage of cybersecurity personnel is a significant risk factor for organizations. So with many unable to fill critical cybersecurity positions, and according to the 2022 cybersecurity workforce study, there are approximately 700,000 unfilled cybersecurity jobs in the United States alone. As the demand for trained cybersecurity professionals grow and the scarcity of supply is driven up wages for the skilled practitioners and pricing out many government entities and SMBs. So organizations are facing trade-offs in cybersecurity risk when they cannot fill critical cybersecurity positions. So without skilled talent to meet emerging threats, an organization's security posture can decline. However, organizations can also leave cybersecurity roles unfilled, exposing them to cybersecurity risks that can result in significant financial and reputational damage. One way to address the cybersecurity talent shortage is through automation. Okay, so as businesses and government agencies rely more on digital assets to fulfill their core mission. So the technology and operational estate under this purview continues to grow. So automation can elevate some of the labor demand, okay, but it requires further institutional support. So if we put automation and labor together, so we can protect the cyber. Basically, we can achieve cybersecurity. Okay, so if we get what we can do for that. Okay, so that's why I was saying 2023 is the best time to get into this field, as it is this field is having so many benefits. Let's get to know that. So if there ever was a time to enter in the cybersecurity field, it is now in this current state, in this current year. Okay, so I'll be providing some of the insights on why entering the field of cybersecurity in 2023 could be advantageous. Here, I have mentioned some. Okay, so it's a growing demand in this field. It's a growing demand. The demand for skilled cybersecurity professionals have been steadily increasing over the years, and this trend is likely to continue in the coming years. As more businesses and organizations embrace digital transformation, the need for cybersecurity experts to protect sensitive information and systems will arise, and it's on rise as well. And of course, it's rapidly growing. Okay, and it is having a constant evolution. Okay, the cybersecurity landscape is always evolving due to emerging technologies, new threats, and changing regulations. Okay, so entering the field in 2023 allows you to start your career at a time when new challenges and opportunities are emerging. So making it an exciting time to be part of this industry. Then if we talk about diverse paths or career paths. So cybersecurity, it's a multidisciplinary field with various specializations, such as cloud security, IoT security, digital forensics, okay, so threat intelligence, and many more. So entering the field in 2023 gives you the opportunity to explore and choose a niche that aligns with your interests and strengths. Then if we talk about the salaries, okay, so competitive, it is having the competitive salaries and job security as well. Okay, so we will talk about the salaries in depth. Okay, so due to which it is having the great potential in this field. Okay, so if we talk about the salaries and career opportunities in cybersecurity, okay, according to the US Department of Labor's, the average annual wages for cybersecurity professional ranges from $70,000 to $120,000 approximate. And due to the high demand for cybersecurity professionals, salaries are rising continuously. Okay, so I have mentioned some of the data from the pay scale. These are top 5 best cybersecurity titles I have mentioned. Okay, so in terms of compensation, here you can go. Here you see we have top 5 roles. First one is Chief Information Security Officer. Okay, also known as CISO. So the average salary for this role or job title will be almost $131,000. Then if we talk about cybersecurity architect, okay, also known as security architect, almost $110,000, okay, as a according to the average salary. Okay, so security director, okay, so whether it is CTO or CISO, okay, so security director, if I talk about, almost 104 sorry, $104,000 till 120,000 approximate dollars. Okay, so you can see. And if I talk about security manager, $100,000. Okay, and if I talk about security engineer, almost $90,000 he or she makes in a medium, or if I talk about average salary. Okay, so to see specifically how much you'll be making based on the title, years of experience, certifications, and locations, so Meritalk has created a cybersecurity calculator with which we can calculate the amount or the salary you can be making. Okay, so if you're having, if we talk about the CIO, CTO, CISO, so these titles, so if these titles or these roles, they are having master's degree and they're living in California, okay, so they are resident of California, and if they're having 5 to 9 years of experience, so they will be making around $125,000. And if we talk about cybersecurity manager, as you can see here, okay, master's degree with the California residency, 5 to 9 years of experience, and this is the amount they will be making. And just like cybersecurity manager. Okay, so master's degree, District of Columbia, and 1 to 4 years of experience. So he or she will be making around $110,000. Okay, as a salary. Okay, now let's get to know what is the difference between master's degree and the certification or the course program. Okay, so let's get to know that. Yeah, I'm getting some questions. 1 second. Excuse me, tell me more. Okay, so I'll be getting back to your questions at the end, so it will be better. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so here you can see this is a clear-cut information about why should we do master's degree. But still, let me give you the difference between what is the master's degree and the certification or the course. Okay, so first of all, if we talk about the duration, okay, so certifications or any courses you do, you need to, okay, it must be renewed within 3 to 5 years. Okay, so whatever the course you do, like especially if you talk about cybersecurity, whether it is networking security, IoT security, so any type of certification you do, you must have to renew that certification within, or I would say most of the certifications required to be renewed after 2 years. Okay, so there is a time limit. But if we talk about master's degree, so it never expires. Okay, so if we talk about the cost, okay, if we talk about the cost of certifications, courses, it's inexpensive for individual exams, because you need to add up the cost. Like basically you'll be going for multiple certifications. Okay, so and also renewing the certification after time to time will cost you more. Okay, and also a lot of things. Basically it's not having all the capabilities in that certification. But if we talk about the master's degree, it's a one-time investment. You have to pay for the first for one time, and that's it. It never expires. Okay, you don't have to renew it again and again. So if we talk about the skills measurement, okay, so master's degree, as you can see, it is measured through critical thinking, writing, discussion, and practical knowledge. So it has all these, you can build up all these skills. But if we talk about the certifications, you can be focused on one particular domain. You can be focused on you can be focused on one particular area. Okay, so and also it is measured by multiple choice exams, multiple questions only. Okay, so the focused area, which I already mentioned, it's about all the depth. It gives you all the depth of cybersecurity, including different domains. Okay, whether it is offensive side of the cybersecurity, whether it is the defensive side of the cybersecurity. So it will give you the information and the data. It will make you knowledgeable. It will get you skills. Okay, it will help you to build skills on both the sides, offensive and the defensive. So covering whole cybersecurity. Okay, so in depth. Okay, and also if we talk about the as compared to master's degree, as compared to certifications or the courses, so it's a task specific. So if, for example, if you're going for one domain, so only you'll be able to acquire the information, you'll be able to acquire the skills only on that domain. You'll not be going here and there like with different domains. You'll not be able to acquire more information, more knowledge and skills on different domains, but focusing on a specific area, okay, or a course. Okay, so it gives you limited knowledge, limited skills. Okay, and if we talk about the flexibility of knowledge, which I was just talking about, it gives you, if I talk about master's degree, it gives you general product and technology independent first type of knowledge, and highly transferable knowledge, because you can transfer that knowledge when you have a lot of knowledge. Okay, a depth of knowledge. Okay, so you can transfer that knowledge, whether it is in the terms of working in a specific organization on a specific role, or training the people, okay, in a corporate world. Okay, so there can be different ways to do that. Okay, but if we talk about the certifications or the courses, okay, so it is frequently related to a specific product or a specific vendor. Okay, so lower transfer of information. You are restricted after that. Okay, so you can work in that specific domain, you can work with that specific product. Okay, so you can work under the specific vendor, but not more than that. That's the certification basically. So if we talk about the skills, okay, it demonstrates perseverance in learning, and when it comes to certification, it demonstrates test taking skills, not more than that. So now it's up to you which certification, I mean, which program you go for, whether it is a certification program or a master's degree program. It's up to you. So, well, in order to gain these necessary skills and reach the highest level of cybersecurity leadership, there are certain competencies that should be covered in the master's level cybersecurity program that you choose. Okay, so these are the three things that should be covered: cybersecurity strategy, okay, and cybersecurity business operations, which includes areas such as acquisition, procurement, policy, human resource, and budgeting, and also cybersecurity management, which includes areas such as decision making, trade-offs, requirements, building, and team building. So now let's get to know 5 reasons a master's in cybersecurity is worth it. Okay. First, it's a a master's degree teaches you cutting edge skills. Okay, so it gives you a lot of skill set, a lot of knowledge. You can build up the skill set. You can improve your critical thinking, problem solving skills, and you'll be able to acquire management skills. Okay, so if we talk about another one, a master's degree makes it easier to change careers. Okay, so by taking an advantage of growth opportunities and job stability by transitioning to a career in cybersecurity. If you're working in computer science or a related technology field, but but don't have specialization in cybersecurity, a master's degree is a great way to to prove your expertise and get a job in this particular field of cybersecurity. One second, guys. One second. Okay. So a master's degree opens the door to advancement in opportunities. Okay, so when you have this program, okay, when you have earned this master's degree, employers will be looking for you. You don't have to look for the employees. Once you have this degree, once you have the expertise, the skills, the knowledge, okay, so at that time you will feel like employers need you. Employers are looking for you, okay, for because they are looking for highly qualified professionals to lead their cybersecurity efforts. So when you are having all those skills, all that knowledge, okay, which you can put in their businesses, okay, to grow their business, so they will see your potential. Okay, once you have this degree, so it showcases that you have the potential to lead their cybersecurity efforts. So whether you want to work for a large corporation or an independent consultancy or in high levels of government, a master's degree can be a key to setting yourself apart and advancing to management and executive positions. Then another benefit of doing a master's degree, it increases your salary expectations. Okay, and a master's degree is a lifelong credential. There's no expiry. There is no renewing this certification. It's a asset that you'll be having. Okay, a master's degree shows dedication to your career and to sharpening your skill set. Okay, it's a tangible way to show your expertise to employers and an investment that continues to pay off throughout your whole career. Okay, now let's get to know 5 cybersecurity career paths for master's degree graduates. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier as well, so we have different career paths in cybersecurity. So there are so many branches, there are so many roles that we can go for, but let me mention some of them. Okay, so I will be mentioning the main and the common ones. Okay, so first one we have CISO, as in Chief Information Security Officer. Okay, so the CISO, the roles of, first of all, the roles of CISO, as in Chief Information Security Officer, uh, it gives you basically, this is a senior executive responsibility for the organization. This CISO is a senior executive which is responsible for the organization's information security strategy and governance. They lead the development and implementation of security policies, procedures, and standards. And the CISO oversees risk management, threat assessment, and incident response planning. And they collaborate with other departments to ensure security awareness and compliance with industry regulations. Okay, so the CISO reports directly to senior management or the board of directors, highlighting security challenges and proposing effective solutions. So that's what this role is all about. Okay, so the C-suite management position selects, oversees, and provides leadership for any initiatives that concern the overall security of an organization. So this MBA program in cybersecurity with a specialization in IT, okay, or in cybersecurity used to be the go-to for CISOs. But when we have specialization in master's degree with the specialization in cybersecurity, these professionals are able to get an advanced degree that is tailored to their career. Okay, then if we talk about senior level or penetration tester, so penetration testers are cybersecurity professionals who simulate cyber attacks to identify vulnerabilities in an organization's systems and networks. They perform ethical hacking, attempting to breach security defenses like an actual attacker would do. Okay, so penetration testers provide detailed reports on discovered vulnerabilities, and they recommend remediation measures to strengthen the organization's security. Okay, so this degree is best I would say pathway for that. Okay, so to become a senior level penetration tester. Okay, because it will give you hands-on, and it will give you all the knowledge you need to become a senior level penetration tester. Okay, then if we talk about cybersecurity consultant, or also known as security consultant, so these are external experts who work with organizations to assess their cybersecurity posture, and they provide recommendation for improvement. They conduct security assessments, risk analysis, and gap assessments to identify weaknesses and potential threats. They conduct the cybersecurity consultants may offer guidance also on compliance with industry standards and regulations, and their expertise and objectivity can be valued in helping organizations enhancing their security defenses. Okay, so this master's program in cybersecurity, uh, this will be having all the skill set you need, all the knowledge you need, because it covers, as I mentioned as I mentioned earlier as well, it covers both defense and the offensive side of cybersecurity. Okay, including all the techniques which the defensive department, as a defensive cybersecurity team, should know, all the tools, all the techniques, all the knowledge, all the skill set they should be having. So you'll be able to acquire all those skill set within this program. Okay, so also when it comes to offensive, does the same. Okay, so all the skills, all the techniques, all the methods, all the tools. Okay, so all the frameworks that offensive side should know, so you'll be having the same knowledge. So by only then you'll be able to defend your organization, or the organization you work for. Okay, so you'll be having the same skill set as a ethical hacker, or as a hacker who performs malicious tasks, who performs cyber attacks. So you'll be having the same knowledge, but you'll be using that knowledge for the security of the organization. So security consultant is someone, as I mentioned already, who will be providing the recommendation to the organization, who's an external expert who works with organization to assess their cybersecurity posture. Okay, and they provide recommendation for their improvements. Okay, then we have another role, which is cybersecurity engineer. Okay, so these cybersecurity engineers are responsible for designing, implementing, and managing security solutions within an organization's IT infrastructure. They work with other IT teams to integrate security measures into networks, systems, and applications. So security engineers configure firewalls, they configure intrusion detection and prevention systems, they configure the encryption protocols and other security technologies as well. Okay, so they they also monitor the security logs, analyze incidents, and respond to security breaches. So this program is best for this role, as well as this program will give you the information and frameworks about designing, implementing, and access controls, okay, frameworks, architecture, so managing security solutions. So all this information together you will be getting from this program. Okay, Then we have, last but not least, a security architecture role. Okay, security architecture, it's a senior level employees. Okay, so which are responsible for basically building the designing and building the organization's overall security architecture to ensure the seamless integration of security measures across all the systems and applications. They work closely with other IT and security teams to develop security frameworks and standards. Okay, so cybersecurity architects, or security architects also known as, so they assess the security risks associated with new technology implementations, and they propose appropriate security controls as well. They focus on creating a cohesive and robust security infrastructure that aligns with the organization's goals and requirements. Okay, so this program, this master's program in cybersecurity, is the best. I'm repeating this word again and again because I know, according to my experience, okay, so I know what this program is having. So I have checked the curriculum, what this program is having for you. Okay, so these are not the only roles that we will be covering in this program, but these are the main roles that will be covered. Okay, so that after finishing up this program, after earning this degree in cybersecurity, okay, especially when we talk about MBA, if we talk about it like MBA in cybersecurity. So after earning this degree, you'll be having the expertise to show expertise and the knowledge, enough expertise, enough knowledge to go for these roles. Okay, so here I have there's a roadmap in front of your screen here. Okay, so this is what it in overall having. Okay, so I have not mentioned in depth information like these are the main modules, principles of cybersecurity. In this we have a lot of different topics, a lot of different stuff. Okay, so then we have networking concepts, okay, which holds 6 credits. Each and every module almost having 6 credits, but here forensic computing is having 4 credits, application and device control having 4 credits, and just like administration and audits, 4 credits. Then we have, at the end of this program, we will be checking with your expertise. Your expertise will get in use, okay, with the master thesis and the colloquium. Okay, so you can get to know about the complete roadmap of cybersecurity when we are talking about this master's program, which is actually designed to help you meet your goals. Okay, not only this, you're only seeing the overview of the course titles, but in this that's what actually matters. Okay, so networking concepts, web development tools, concept of hacking, social engineering. So there is a lot of things that we are going to cover in this complete program. Okay, so also not only the cybersecurity, but Internet of Things, and also the cryptography, forensic investigation. Okay, so application and device control, administration and audits. So each and every module will be covered in depth. Will give you also not only the knowledge, will give you the hands-on, the practical side as well. Okay, so at the end of this webinar, before ending this webinar, I'll be talking about why should we go for the MBA in cybersecurity, especially. So as we know, masters in cybersecurity, but what will be beneficial? Why the MBA is beneficial in cybersecurity? Let's get to know that. 1 second, someone is trying to get in. Admit. so the benefits of okay, so some of you might be wondering, as I mentioned, why an MBA specifically in cybersecurity is essential. Okay, why not just masters in cybersecurity? So for that, let me tell you, an MBA program is combined with a specialization in cybersecurity, brings a unique blend of business acumen and a technical expertise to the table. This powerful combination is precisely what organizations seek in their cybersecurity leaders. It equips you with the ability to not only understand the technological intricacies, but also to navigate the business landscapes effectively. aligning security strategies with organizational goals. So if I talk about the benefits of pursuing an MBA in cybersecurity, there are plenty of benefits. Okay, first of all, if I say it gives you holistic skill set. The program is designed to cover a wide range of topics, including information security, covering risk management, data privacy, digital forensics, and more. This comprehensive approach ensures you become a well-rounded professional. Then it gives you leadership opportunities. Cybersecurity is not just about writing code and configuring firewalls. It requires leaders who can communicate effectively, will be able to make strategic decisions and lead teams as well. So, and here an MBA arms you with these leadership qualities. Then it's a industry relevance. Okay, so the curriculum is tailored to keep pace with the rapidly changing cybersecurity landscape, ensuring that you stay ahead of the curve and relevant to the industry needs. Networking, another benefit. Look, during your MBA journey, you'll interact with like-minded professionals, okay, faculty members and industry experts. These connections can prove invaluable throughout your career. Then we have another benefit, lucrative career paths. As we have already gone through. So the demand for cybersecurity professionals continues to outstrip supply, leading to attractive remuneration package and various growth opportunities. So impactful contribution, another benefit, by pursuing an MBA in cybersecurity, you're not only securing your future, but also playing a crucial role in safeguarding our digital society from cyber threats. Now, you might be thinking, can I do this while managing my current job and personal commitments? So the answer is resoundingly yes. Many reputable institutions here, they can go for this. Okay, so as in the employees they are having in their organizations. Okay, so they can go for this. Okay, as in whether you go directly with us or like there are multiple organizations, multiple companies, they come together so to help their employees to earn their degrees so that they can be having the expertise and the skill set to work in the emerging environment in cybersecurity. So, so let's okay. So that's it, guys. That's it from my side. Thank you so much. And one more thing is we are left with two topics. That is basically, if you have any questions about this program or if you have any question for me, please let me know. Okay. So if you have any questions, please let me know.
All right. Thank you, Shahid. Thank you, all of you, for being a part of this session. The Cybersecurity Masters program that we have created is designed in such a way to make sure that it's future ready and it gets you ready for all the challenges that comes across your desk as a cybersecurity professional. It's probably the most comprehensive program that is there. Okay, and one additional thing that we offer with our cybersecurity program is 1 year of internship complimentary. So while you go ahead and work, while you go ahead and learn, you also get a chance to work with us. Okay, and that will get you job ready from day one. That's about it. That is all about the program. If there's any question, feel free to go ahead and ask. I see there was a question already that we can take. Tell me how resumes for cybersecurity must be. So, Shahid, can you throw some light onto it? How do you prepare your resume as a cybersecurity professional?
Yes, of course. So as a cybersecurity professional or like what they are saying, I'm not.
As a cybersecurity professional, obviously.
Okay, so look, you must be having the background of Wait a second. Let me, because I think the question is different here. Must be what items? Okay, if you're a cybersecurity professional, first of all, it depends on the branch, as in the role which you are going for, whether it is an offensive side or a defensive side. Okay, so if it's an offensive side, you have to get to know what role you are going for within the offensive side of cybersecurity. Okay, so if it is the defensive side, as in the threat intelligence, security analyst. Okay, so there are a lot of other information security analyst, consultant. So these are the roles if covering the defensive side. So then you have to get to know, according to the JD of the different companies, you have to go through the JDs from different companies. So what they're actually looking for. Okay, so then according to that, you have to build the expertise, as in build the skill set. Okay, so I'm sure if a person is working in a cybersecurity, whether he or she is in offensive side or the defensive side, so he'll be having a skill set. Okay, but what happens basically, most of the cybersecurity beginners, or if I say even intermediators, so they don't know what they are having. So they are having huge skill set. They know a lot of tools, they know a lot of techniques, frameworks, but they don't exactly know what should they put in the resume. So for that, the JDs help here. Okay, so you have to get to know the JDs, okay, according to the role that you're applying for. Okay, I hope, including,
Yep.
it will mention all the certifications, skills, tools, frameworks that you need to go for that role.
That is absolutely explained pretty well. So, guys, the point of the matter is, it's not one size fit all when we go ahead and talk about the resumes. You have to make sure that you are mentioning your skills primarily based on the job description for that specific role. However, having said that, we do have workshops that we go ahead and conduct in order to get you ready for it. So this is something that we will be doing. Edwin Garcia. Edwin has a question. MBA cybersecurity is duly recognized in different countries or universities. Well, MBA in cybersecurity is duly recognized, and the cybersecurity MBA that we go ahead and offer, it is recognized in more than 170 countries as of now. Okay, so the cybersecurity MBA cybersecurity program is accredited by International Association of Quality Assurance, that is QAHE, okay, which is registered through Delaware, USA, and it brings to you all the accreditations that you need in order to work as a cybersecurity expert. That is from European Agency of Higher Education and Accreditation, institutional membership of councils on international higher education, American Council of Training and Development Board of Quality Standards, International Academic and Management Association, Euro-American Joint Accreditation Center, International Accreditation Board, ProfQL, which is important for United Kingdom, International Association of Biblical Education, International Commission of Education Accreditation Seminary, that is based in Zambia. Then you have Cambridge Academy of Professionals, World Storage Education Canada, China Beijing Institute of Credit Information Science and International Students. Primarily, there are so many that it recognizes. And the fact of the matter is, if you go ahead and get a degree through BHS Switzerland and Exaltius, then it is recognized and accredited almost anywhere on this planet. I guess, Edwin, that should answer your question. Anybody else has any more question, guys? While I'm waiting for you to type in, let me go ahead and quickly scroll to our LinkedIn and Facebook page also, because there are people who are watching this live. So I will go ahead and take questions if I find from there also. So if anybody is watching us on LinkedIn or Facebook, and if you have any question, feel free to go ahead and type it in. I'll be more than happy to take your questions. Anybody has any questions? Right. So I have a question. What is the cost involved in getting the cybersecurity program? Well, the cybersecurity program is 1 year program, Kamal. This answers your question also. So the program is for 1 complete year. 60 ECTS is the number of credits that you'll be getting. 60 ECTS is European Credit and Transference System. That is how it's calculated, which is equivalent to 120 UK credits. If you want to talk about that, it's a level 7 qualification that we are talking about. Having said that, the price that we have mentioned on the brochure on the page, it is $5,000. However, we do have some scholarships running, so you can go ahead and get in touch with our counseling team, our admissions team, so that they can go ahead and check your profile and let you know if there is any scholarship that you can actually go ahead and make use of. Anybody else has any more question, guys?
Yeah, you might, Sanket, can I pitch in?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So you guys must be having some questions like whether you're a good fit for this program. Okay. So what are the prerequisites for this program? Okay. As in master's degree it is, and it's about cybersecurity. Okay. So let's briefly touch on the ideal candidates for this program. Okay. So while a background in technology is beneficial, but it is not a prerequisite. Okay. So you might be thinking like, I need to be from the IT background or from the networking background. So that's not the prerequisite. Okay. So it is a beneficial, okay, if you're coming from the IT or the technical background. The beauty of an MBA in cybersecurity lies in actually its ability to attract professionals from diverse fields, be it IT, business, law, finance, or even psychology. So what matters most is your passion for cybersecurity and the drive to make a difference in the digital realm. In conclusion, I urge you all to seriously consider embarking on this transformative educational journey. Okay, the world needs cybersecurity leaders, and you have the potential to be one of them. So by enrolling in an MBA program in cybersecurity, you're not just investing in your future, you're investing in the safety and security of our digital world. Okay, so that may clear your mind for the prerequisites and what you need for cybersecurity. Sanket, you're on mute.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me know, Shahid. Edwin has a message I see. Can we ask the requirement for the possible application of the scholarship? Okay. So in order to go ahead and apply for scholarship, first of all, you will get a call from one of our counselors. They are going to go ahead and check your profile, location, area. There are multiple parameters that comes into the picture. Okay. So we will need a detailed resume of yours, or you can submit your LinkedIn ID and we can go ahead and look it through it. Okay. About the cybersecurity program curriculum, you can go directly to our website. You can get it from there also. Or Edwin, if you can share your email address, I can make sure that I send it to you in an email. Anybody else has any more question? All right, great. Kamal says all classes are online. Yes, Kamal, all classes are online and the classes are done on weekends. Okay, we understand. And just to let you know, almost everybody who enrolls into our program, they are working professional, at least 80% of them. So the classes, the live classes are going to be done on Saturdays and Sundays only. Okay, so it's weekends. So you can go ahead and continue with your work on Monday to Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, you can go ahead and attend your classes. Having said that, it's not only the classes that you will need to do, there will be some work also that will be assigned. So you can put it this way: 8 to 10 hours of work will be required from you every week, including the classes that happened on, the weekends. So that's how the structure is going to be. If you want, Kamal, you can also type in your email address. I can go ahead and share all the details to you in an email also. And likewise, it goes for anybody else also. Thank you, Kamal. Thank you. Anybody else has any more question, guys? Still have 2 minutes. We can go ahead and take one more question. While I'm waiting for you guys, I'll just check on the social media platforms once again, if there's any question coming in over there. Right. I do not see any more questions coming up. Thank you once again, guys. It was really nice. Is there any requirements to enter? Well, you must have a master's degree. You must have a bachelor's degree. That's the only requirement. Okay. So if you have completed your bachelor's degree, you are eligible for the master's degree program. And as Shahid already mentioned, since he has also trained a lot of people coming in, even from non-technical background. So even if you come from a non-science background, okay, still you can go ahead and enter into this field. Cybersecurity is probably the only field that I can think of that boosts zero unemployment. Okay. So goes without saying how good this industry is actually. And with metaverse coming into the picture, artificial intelligence growing, the security threats are only going to go ahead and increase. And with that, more and more deficit is there. So, more and more employment is about to be generated. So if there's any time better, to get into cybersecurity universe, it is right now. I guess we are done. Bernard, I have your email address too. Thank you once again. It was really nice connecting to all of you. Wish you all the best and goodbye. Take care and stay safe. Thank you once again. And thank you, Shahid, for this session. You have a wonderful day ahead. Bye-bye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone. Have a nice